Welcome back to our podcast, where we dive into the heart of economic trends and their impact on our daily lives. Today, we're tackling a hot topic, tariff turmoil and how it's taking its toll on Canada's economy.
Absolutely. It's a complex web of trade, tariffs, and economic indicators. To kick things off, did you know that Canada's economy shrank at a staggering 1.6% annualized pace? That's worse than what experts were predicting.
It's shocking, isn't it? And behind that statistic lies a significant collapse in trade. Exports dropped by 26.8%? What do you think led to such a dramatic decline?
Well, it all circles back to the tariffs imposed by Washington. Ottawa retaliated with counter-tariffs, which, as we saw, only worsened the situation. It's like watching two drunks in a bar fight. Neither side wins, and everyone else just wants to leave.
Right, and it's not just exports that took a hit. Imports sagged as well, with Canadians buying fewer U.S. vehicles and even cutting back on trips to Florida. But there was one surprising bright spot, a 35.8% surge in precious metal imports. What do you make of that?
It's a fascinating metaphor for our times, hoarding shiny metals while everything else sinks. It really does make you think about the state of our economy. But let's move on to the consumers. They seem to be the last atlas standing, don't they?
Exactly. Household spending rose by 4.5%, which sounds great at first glance. But with income growth limping in at just 0.7% year over year, it raises the question, how sustainable is this spending?
And let's not forget the ballooning inventories, 26.9%. Firms are sitting on unsold goods. That's not a sign of growth. It's a prelude to potential layoffs. What does that signal for the job market?
It's a precarious situation indeed. Now shifting gears to the Bank of Canada, there's a lot of anticipation around their upcoming rate decision. What are the odds looking like for a cut?
It's basically a coin flip. They're waiting for key data points, including the jobs report and CPI. But with the U.S. also in turmoil, Trump firing Fed Governor Lisa Cook, it's clear that these global dynamics impact us here in Canada.
Absolutely. If the Fed cuts rates, it could lead to higher long-term yields here, affecting mortgage rates. It's a tangled web of consequences, isn't it?
It really is. To wrap up, Canada's Q2 GDP paints a stark picture. Tariffs are torching trade, businesses are freezing, and consumers are left to carry the weight. We're living off debt and political spin.
And that resilience narrative, it feels like watching Atlas with a slipped disc. Tariffs don't protect jobs, they protect political egos. Every tit-for-tat at the border ends up costing ordinary Canadians.
Exactly. Let's keep an eye on how this unfolds. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We hope this gave you some food for thought on the current economic climate.
Join us next time as we continue to unravel the complexities of our economy. Until then, take care.